today is the engineering competition. For every student that is in the EGR 150 class, they have to build a Rube Goldberg machine. Their machine has to last at least 30 seconds to compete, and the end goal is to pop a balloon. So for every student that you can see around here, they've got some kind of setup where they will have a mechanism that actually triggers the next mechanism, and the next mechanism triggers another one, and another one, and eventually leads to popping that balloon. So each team member that at least lasts a minute and a half will pretty much be competing for first place. Those lower than that are kind of like in the low range, may not win it all, but it just really depends. But our goal is just to really pop a balloon with our machine.
I also want to thank, one more thing, I want to thank all of our volunteers. We have volunteers who are ambassadors. We have volunteers from Applied Engineering. We have volunteers from the engineering department who have already been through this class. So I want to thank all of them.
Yeah, so as a student, this is really important because this really brings out teamwork in people. And in an engineering discipline, it's all about teamwork. You need to be in a team and you need to put in the work. So what this project really helped a lot of students do is come together as a team and put ideas together and actually implement those ideas. Rather than have those ideas just stuck in your head, you actually have to go out, get materials, and use those materials creatively. And you have to, we were strict down with a budget, so you have to have a certain budget of $40. And within that budget, you have to make this machine work appropriately, make sure it runs well, and make sure that your ideas are actually working. Because you can have an idea, but if you're not putting it down and seeing how it runs, it's not going to be, efficient or anything like that.
I think it sets it apart. We're the only school that does such a big competition at the community college. Actually, we're the only school that does a competition. So the students get that, like I said, real-world experience to do this design in a big manner, as opposed to they're working in a group for the whole semester to do this project, as opposed to just like a 1 week kind of small little thing. It's a big deal, and they get that real engineering, get to figure out the problems. They get here, they move the projects here. Very few will actually work once they move them, so then they got to do engineering once they get here to figure out how to fix them after they've moved them in their car and up the elevator, that kind of thing. So they're working the whole way through.
This is teaching every student that wants to be in engineering what the field is kind of like when you're going into that discipline. Whatever discipline you're going to be working with a team. And for Wake Tech to actually do this really helps a lot of students kind of get out here and get familiar with engineering and just kind of get a feel for things. So it's really helping the students here at Wake Tech kind of get that leap forward into the experience of engineering and let them know this is kind of what you're going to be doing in your career. This is what's going to be important to you as a student, and it really helps them get that experience while they're here.